Right, let's see what's going on in the wharf. Wharf. Oh, violet shard so early. So early. Good thing. Booster. It's whatever. But the shard is nice to get. 100%. Scaldra. Scaldra. You know what I think about Scaldra? It's a food, of course. And it's my favorite time of the year. Beautiful. Will I be okay if I'm gonna be just standing at one place? Looks like my energy regeneration is still on point, which is good. Because I was thinking about a different build. I'm yet not sure. Right, scout the troops, man. There's less and less of them. Oh, I can. As usual, man, your weekly requires you to kill 30 Exums units. Normal. Typical. Dude, I wish I would also have Nova in the squad. Would be nice. Dude, stop! Was this a micro laggy? Like I swear. What's going on? A Windows update again, or like what? Okay, I think it's done. I've been staying enough. Right, +1. Status damage and electricity status chance to our weapon. Right, add gas status chance to primary and secondary. Okay. Primary and secondary. %25% status damage. What does that mean? Every status is gonna be increased by 25%. Then probably it would be better to take a Amir. Otherwise, I would also try the gas proc. Let's see. What's the Archimedia this time? Right. Hi, radio stop. Welcome back. Trinity, oh, hello. I'm gonna be immortal. That's some good freaking news. But same way, I'm gonna be useless. Back this. Survival. Defense, like I said. Well. Sucks, man. Real. Not owned. I guess RIP. Kinda no luck this time. Maybe another descent is gonna be a little bit better. Fibonacci, nah. Necroloid. Oberon. Vectus again. What the hell? Paris. Piranha. Nah, it's unusable. One way or another, I just gotta take another frame, but it's possible. Survival, alchemy, defense. Have reduced. Okay, shield recharge. Whoa, that must be that gotta be a problem. If we are not gonna be having like Dante in our team or something like that. Of course, Rift. And energy reduced. Man, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so let's relax a little bit and just play another salad at this point. Because like, what the hell? I definitely was unlucky to see Uriel in my warframe pool. Because now it kinda means that I need to level him up. As this activate an ability and flex damage? Okay. Not a problem. Time takes damage, you take slash. On another note, slash is kind of a problem. That would be funny if my key is gonna be the one that is required. We've got a whisper. Such a bullshit, man. Kinda need to return now. Otherwise I will just miss the reward. I hope I'm coming in the right direction, but we will see. $29 damage here. Understandable. Would be kinda nice if Mrs. ability would, yeah, do some damage. But, you know, when you see your Burston doing 29 damage per shot to a freaking book, that makes you question your life as an incarnate enjoyer. Search terminals. And the last one. At this point, we don't really need terminals. We can just locate the keyhole just like that. I'm kinda unused to this movement speed though. I always try to remember my Titania's movement speed and compare it to every and each warframe, which of course is kinda impossible. Impossible to do. Right. The worst part is about to begin. Sadly, we did not get a key to install. The rest it will be a little bit faster, but I hope our live will come soon. It's another missile. Right? And there it is. It's now the time. Probably it will be a good idea to just camp the spot. But let's see. I don't see enemies. Do I? No, I do. Alright, I mean, let me see, the spot might not be that bad, I agree. Especially if I will use my... Ah, no, I cannot. Bruh. Again, I'm catching myself at this, at this thought that I want to summon my crew member, but it's unavailable. Exactly in this mission type for some reason. Just why? Just tell me why. That's a little bit unfair. Found it first? Wow. I'm surprised that the guy did not the drone. I guess he was a little bit too focused on an environment. Search nethers. Oh my god, it's already over, no way. What do you mean it's over? It just started to play. What? By the way, should I be a useless piece of shit in the Archimede or not? I still cannot decide. Like, technically I can pick a warframe that will be immortal, but at the same time, the same warframe will kinda regenerate HP of my allies. So technically I'm not piece useless, I guess. If I heal my allies. But if I don't have a carrier, then it means GG. No one's gonna be using no one's gonna be dealing damages. Like, yikes, yikes. I can test it once and see. pretty much each option. I had a hard time dying in the guilds, so like what the Archimedes is gonna offer. Exactly, nothing. But of course it's always like feels a little bit better when you dealing the damage, but you might also have more warframes for that. Max energy reduced. Technically I can take it off. Shields. Do I need shields? That's a good question. Also, I think you can just use another companion that will restore your shields. The battery mod will just save you. At the same time, it's just enough to have some energy regen. Wait. Wait. Wait a second. Do I even need to? That's a good question. Do I even need to play this warframe? Survival. It's okay. Alchemy, it's okay. Mirror defense, it's not okay. But I mean, it depends. Or guard. Necromex. Ah, bro. Excuse me. I forgot that Oberon just can nuke Eximus units. Excuse me. That was wrong to assume. That he cannot nuke stuff. So I need to take Vectis. Vectis, Piranha, Nikana. Can take any Nikana, yeah? Good. What's up with my build? Ah, it's shit. Don't look at it. Secondary enervate on Piranha? What? A chance. I have a feeling this isn't gonna go well. No, it's probably gonna go decent, but my weapons won't really do any damage at all. Like, even if I get a crit, instead of doing 2k, I will do 4k. Do you think it's gonna be sufficient? I'm not sure. But anyway, it depends on my overall build, I guess. If I will equip a roar, maybe it's gonna go a little bit better. But efficiency... oh, that's okay. I think it's okay now. good question. Do I want to go for the support build to help my team, or a little bit more self-centered build with the roar? Another good question. Range duration. Like with the roar, I can also infuse my weapon with like radiation damage. That is also gets the modification from my roar and the strength. So technically, my weapons should do some damage, but efficiency. Do I have efficiency? Yes, I do. Yeah, let's try roar. I think it might go well. We just don't have heal. Not sure if we need to. Yeah, we don't need heal because, like, if you are doing Archmedia, you just gotta survive on your own. Otherwise, you will not be useful. So you gotta expect from your crew members, your fellow tenants to be okay on their own. Just might be a little bit hard to get your first energy stacks. Of course, I will not take the max region. I mean, max energy, excuse me. So I really need my energy. Ah, yeah, I wanted to see if I have something for shield regeneration. Growing power. 40% energy spent on abilities is converted to shields. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Decently. Other when the Zenuric is broken. Because when Zenuric is broken, you may cast ability for free. You won't waste your energy, but at the same time you won't restore your shields at the same time too. So it's a double-edged sword. Survival, alchemy, mirror defense. Okay. Let's do this. Basically, Pyrana is gonna be my main damage, I guess. Let's see. How bad my ammo issue is gonna be. They probably will be a little bit surprised to see that this Oberon doesn't heal. Alright, survival. 10 minutes by the way. Let's check the damage. Not sure. I mean, if I will just shoot at the weak points, it should be okay. But at the same time, I can just use my hold ground and the first ability to nuke every Aximus unit. This is a good spot. I can also strip them from the armor, which will make my gameplay significantly easier. Yeah, technically I can do damage. Just I'm not gonna be able to nuke them all. In one button press. It felt like I almost died. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't get the HP regen. Where? Yo, why my percentage damage doesn't really work? That's a good question. I mean, definitely it feels like Necromech has some kind of...
Bruh.
Some kind of damage attenuation. But on a regular boss, it works brilliantly. I could not even strip his armor. Necromechs definitely do have some damage attenuations. But other than that, man, one button press and they're just dead. Like you can see. My weapons might not deal damage, but my abilities should. Let's see if that's gonna be enough though. Ah yeah, this Necromech, it probably was special Necromech. The one that is required to get killed to reduce your required amount to be on the mission. Ranking up all the different factions, such a pain. Yeah, agree. But I guess you have a good reason to do so. And in the end, a great reward awaits. So we gotta just endure a little bit. It will pay off. Believe me. Or it won't if you just level up your basic syndicates. Basic syndicates, they are just S. But like the Hex and so and so and so, also I do find that they are being leveled up quite fast. Because only those first 6 syndicates, they are a real pain. Only because you pretty much can only do the missions early on. The or rather daily missions, I think. Those special missions where you can find medallions of the basic syndicates. When you're just starting the game, it's your only choice. And this makes it just painfully hard. But like the newer syndicates, you can get something about 15k per mission, which is kinda cool. Also, it depends on which syndicate you max, of course. Some are, of course, a little bit harder, but some are easier. Zerman especially, a little bit complicated issue in terms of that you still need to look for some medallions that you cannot get from the mission reward. So you're kind of forced to look for the medallions at some point. But if you just care about the reputation, then on the Zariman it's just better to do a fast extermination missions. If it's level 5 bounty to get 8 medallions, then you just don't even need to look for them, because if you complete mission fast enough, you will simply get more than otherwise. Bro, again? And by the way, this is not it. This is not it. This is not the Necromech that is reducing the time. I think we don't even summon this Necromech. That is supposed to shorten the time. This is fun, and no one is utilizing this mechanic. Because I think those Necromechs, they are just basic. Yeah. Those necromechs, they are basic necromechs, not just spawning on the map, because why not? Yo. What is this shield, by the way? Also, I'm kinda dying. I mean, I knew that I'm not gonna be killing stuff with the help of my weapons, so not a big surprise. But I'm rather surprised that my team doesn't kill those necromechs, not do make this mission a little bit shorter. Nonetheless, like 20% damage of my team. It's not the worst. No idea how did I damage them, but the game tells me that I did something, so I'm glad. And it looks like we have some decent warframes for defense mission. Sutrin, for example. Like I have heard, she's a decent warfare for the defense missions. Or something like that. The only real thing that I have heard about in the Sutrin is... that she's a good tank. Yeah, our good tank just died. Never mind. Yes, this is the mission where I'm supposed to shine. Because why not? It's my ability to simply one-shot regular, not damage attenuated enemies. Makes a lot of my life. Beautiful. Yep. I guess our boy is not a real tank. Club. You know, when I think about it, yeah. The ability that I'm using also kind of reminds me of a club. The first ability of Oberon. The nuke. The singular nuke. Just press a button and Starship just dies. Why not? Good mechanic. Also, there's a little bit of splash damage. Um, 5.2 million damage in one cast, yeah. Not bad. Right, I gotta think about maybe completing the mission. I just don't see shit. There's so many enemies. I'm getting distracted easily. I just feel the urge to press my button instead of doing the mission objective. My bad, team, my bad. Yeah, those missions when you are not helping your teammates, it might get a little bit, just a tiny bit too long in some cases. So let's not be a dick. Let's help the team a bit. Oh. We need to kill only, yeah, 2. That's a bless. $218 bonus radiation damage for a minute. That's not bad. Let me check my damage on something. Ah. Someone one shot the target before I could check it. Good Aku, new car HW. Which percentage? This is the thing we want to know. Very lucky enough or not. Because like getting cool new car on its own is not a big deal. But getting a cool new car with a good percentage is an actual deal. Right. Next one is Toxin and Gold. Again, Toxin by the way. Wow, it's quite far. Hope I'm gonna be okay. I mean my Warf. Because my Warf still takes damage when you're out of the suit. I mean, isn't that a little bit too racist to call them a suit? They're not just a suit. They were alive once. For 7% toxic, but always could change the element. Yeah, I know that you can, since now we're not required. But 47% is not bad. Good start. Mostly you don't even need to use the fusion. No single time. I guess, because 47% is enough. Yeah, it's good. It's good for personal usage, I would say. For a sale, I doubt. But other than that, it's like always, any percentage is good for personal usage. You don't really get much by getting 60. 3 more nuker for 60. Do you need to? Just answer me this question. Do you really need to? I would be lazy, because you would be doing tons of damage even without it. Let's be real. Let's be real, I think making it to the 60 from 47, it's like whatever. Gold. Okay, why do I not see a single enemy to kill? Like what happens? It's because I activated the book. Less than 15% not for the grind. You cannot get less than 15%, my brother. The minimum is 25 as far as I remember. Something about that. And maximum is 60. So like even 25%, like for the most part, we do not really use it for damage, but rather for the status effect. Because as I said, with the enervate, this weapon will still shred enemies whatever percentage you would pick it. You would pick. I mean, that's not a 50% difference. Ah. I mean, at the same time, you might also get, like if you will get another nuker, you might get a better percentage, and you will be able to use other nuclear instead and fuse other nuclear with this one that you currently have. Like if you are gonna be extra lucky. So that will pretty much mean that you will be able to get to 60 in just 2 fusions, but like whatever. I would never. Maybe if I'm gonna be really bored, I will use weapons, but other than that, it's not required. Damage is not gonna be significantly better, in my opinion, because like stuff mostly dies too quickly anyway. Especially because your warframes amplifying the damage of your weapon. Why does it feel like my team doesn't do the objective? Although, nah, they do just, it's just the missions are a little bit toxic. I don't see a single ample to through, which means that might be also a host issue in a way, because usually the whole map would be covered in the amples, but as you can see, amples just do not spawn for the most part, which means our host might also be questionable. Not saying that the host is bad, but the ping difference between the host and the clients might be an issue too. Like even if my ping is good, the game would still bug a little bit if other clients are from the China, you know, because the game needs to synchronize everything between the clients and the host and so on and so on and so on. So understandable. Not understandable when game puts me in a team when my ping is like 1k. When you clearly state in the settings that you don't want to get in one team to the boys that are more than 250 ping difference with you. When I'm getting connected to the China, it's just fucking insane. Why are you doing this to me? I don't know if it feels like maybe it's just some Android host. Bro, Android host, man. My blood chills whenever I say this. Would you want to play a game when the host would be an Android player? Yeah, that would be an interesting experience. That I would probably not recommend. I think to open relics bar or like buy prime junk, or also another thing, you can try to lowball the items that bar will bring if something is gonna be sellable. But it's not shit this time. Same, man. I'm getting so depressed every time I see that the items that bar brought, they are bought by me in the past. That's like I was a little bit sad. And I see that you don't have a single new mod for yourself. Right. Maybe let's cast the roar. Did I hear someone die? Oh wait, finally I can do damage, what the hell? I just did 1/4 of the Necromech's HP bar. Finally, man. Oh, how so? How so? Probably this Necromech doesn't have a damage detonation or something like that, I don't know. I need something like prime cry rounds or at least some good mods for primary or secondary. Primary or secondary. I mean, they are good, yeah, but mods on critical damage, they do matter a lot more. Since the introduction of galvanized mods, I wanna say primed mods, they are not as strong than they have used to be. Mainly because galvanized mods just outshine them and you can get them for free. Of course, it's like nice to get extra like 60% elemental damage, but it's like not required. It's a little bit better when it comes to like critical damage, of course, and critical chance, because those are a little bit hard to modify. And even though there are, of course, what would you think? There are galvanized mods for critical chance, but so they do have some extra requirements that you need to aim, for example, which is kind of shit. But even they are a little bit better than the primed counterparts. Just primed counterparts will not require you to do anything to get the boost. Primed target cracker for promotion for dual toxic build. Well, we'll see, man. I personally hope also for maybe some multi-shot mods. Or like, no, I'm lineman. Any mod will be great that I do not own, like literally any. Just let me buy something new. Gonna have to buy them probably. Yeah, usually it's quite expensive to farm for the mods and stuff you want to buy from the bar. It's always a little bit easier to just lowball the price and buy from the trade chat from those guys that just will take the bait. But it's gonna take you a while sometimes, and it's better to do like in the first day when the people are still interested. It's a little bit harder to buy prime junk nowadays, but it's still kind of easy to lowball the items. People kind of figured out that buying prime junk it's unfair strategy. Back in the days, man, this was not as popular, so I would utilize this strat far better, far more efficient. But nowadays, man, I swear every goddamn man buys prime junk for a better price than you offer, so for me it's not that efficient anymore. Wait, have I seen a necromech somewhere? Apparently someone summoned necromech, but it was killed so fast that I just didn't even notice. We need to like play a few more rounds. And we are going to Gucci. Ah man, such a boring mission, I swear. Like what is this gameplay? I'm just running back and forward, casting some spells, but like, I don't feel satisfaction. This is not it. I'm just grinding. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Soon enough. June 17th. We're gonna receive a new update, new story update. That will be funny if new story update is gonna be for like 1 hour and a half of playtime. And then half of the year we do not get the new content whatsoever again. Sounds like a plan. But let's see the quality of the content. But at least this time they kind of stepped back and allowed to use your not arching. Your rail jack in the missions if you are playing solo. At least that makes it a little bit better for me. Hope it's better than the old piece. I mean, the old piece was kind of decent, no? What's wrong with the old piece? I mean, yeah, I mean, the old piece was kind of rushed, yeah. I would not say that it would be better than it. I'm pretty sure that the amount of effort that they put in this quest is far less than they have put in the old piece. Right. But we'll see. Like, sadly, the reality is they're putting much more effort into the cosmetics, because the cosmetics just sell better and story doesn't bring you money. It only takes it away. So it's like understandable for a big company. That's like why Destiny players do like their game so much, even though it's a pay shithole. At least the amount of effort that developers are putting into those cinematics, into the new locations and so on and so on, it's far more superior. Complete. Okay. Like, bro, those CGIs from the Destiny, it's just the next level. And what do we get in the warframe? An in-game cutscene. Well. So what do I have? Azure shard Tauforged. Okay. Decent. Not the best, not the worst. Right. I wonder if the Destiny also has this Goonin skins in the face of proto-frames and so on and so on. Introduced in the warframe. Mobile defense. Last time I did mobile defense in the Archon mod. As far as I remember, when I played solo, it required me to do like 2 nodes. Let's test. This is the time. I'm gonna be really happy if the game will force me to do 2 nodes again. Of course. Of course it's not gonna be working this time. Okay, then I don't know, it was probably a miracle or something like that. But sometimes you can get just -1 node, no? Or maybe it was a bug, I don't know, at this point. Still, man. The mobile defense is a little bit too bad of a concept that they gotta do something with it. They gotta kindly retouch this mission, like they did with the survival. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. They did unfroze for like a split second and I already lost my shields. Cute. I think there's an Eximo somewhere, but it's kinda hard to see him. And fun enough, that if you don't kill Eximos in this room, they're just gonna teleport in the next room. Because enemies there following you. If you are far enough, they're just gonna teleport to you like your allies, you know. Like your crew members. So like each Eximus you need is still gonna be a problem that you'll be dealing with. Right. Second terminal. Oh my, oh my. Look what it is. Ah yeah, a funny mechanic about the limbo. And that I just remembered that is probably making this mission even harder at this point, because each time someone is being frozen in your dimension, that means the game counts it as a dead unit and it gets replaced by a new one. So in fact we are increasing the limit, enemy limit on the map. So in case we're ever gonna die, they're just gonna nuke the defensive objective. Because there's gonna be too much damage. So let's kinda not die. At the same time, on the next node I will be able to use my crew member finally. And let's look for the finish line. Where should I place it? Somewhere around there. Bro, the fuck you are saying? Again? Why the fuck it's blocked? Big brother, what do you mean the crew members is blocked in this mission too? It's a little bit too cruel. I think they just recognized that crew member is a little bit too strong, yeah? So, any new kind of content is just straight up blocked to using. No, but like I understand in like Archmedia, in the deep Archmedia, like we are supposed to and not time travel there, yeah. So like story-wise, using your crew members not logically correct. But here, what's the problem? We can, as far as I remember, summon a crew member in the Temporal Archmedia, which by the way also weird, because this 1999 whole freaking quest line is supposed to be played back in the time or something like that. Dude, they are kind of weird with their decisions. I guess we'll just turn off the ability to summon crew member just because. Understandable. Alright, 5 minutes. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. When survival mission takes you less time than the mobile defense nowadays. By the way, regular sortie rescue, and the worst, one of the worst assassination missions in the game because there are too many stages when the boss just doesn't take damage. Cool. Defense. Defense. It means missile. And probably no one else, you know. So yeah, because I do think like the less players there is, the faster the mission's gonna go, so like whatever. We'll play it solo once, let's just continue the deal. Maybe it's a better decision to get in a squad in the next mission, because it's gonna take you a while after all to take the keys from like those two different rooms. You can only be at one room at a time. Sortie? Kinda Archon Hunt. I mean, Sortie had the assassination mission, yeah. This one with the minigame, shoot them, the circles. And juke the orbital strikes. Waves remain at 6. Significant. Should maybe have used... Nova? Dude, the Nova's ability to speed them up is invaluable. Maybe I should change direction because I cannot see shit. What about Archon? I'm gonna do that too. I mean, technically it's not even that good. It's like just another way to get yourself an Archon crystal, but if you have an access to the Archmedia, it's far more better to do this one because you'll be able to do, or rather to get 3 or even more Archon shards if you're going to be lucky. And more than likely we'll get our Forged Archon shard. But in the Archon Hunt, oh man, I think it's something about like the Nether Cell. The odds are here, but I think they are not of any significance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Archon Hunt works somewhat similarly to the Nether Cells. With at least its percentage drop chance. Like, I do remember a post on the Reddit that told something about that Nether Cells are gonna take you something about a few years. Like something about 3 years maybe, I don't know. To max out your Archon shards. But it's something about 50% or even more better with or maybe 75% better on the time spent when it comes to the Archimedes. So Archimedes are quite significant in this domain. Plus Arcane Hotshot, man. I don't know when the price is gonna drop, but 700 plus for maxed Arcane Hotshot, man. Man, it's something. I wonder when I will be leaving the game, should I like just sell my arcane hotshot? Because bruh, I think for a fact, one way or another they're gonna nerf this arcane in the future. And you will be able to farm it from multiple different activities, like they did with some arcanes. Specifically talking about the Eidolon ones. And Steadfast, of course. Not as far as I remember, Steadfast usually was only available from Citrine Farm. Shop vendor. But now it's also available like in the packs. And in the assassination mission of the war. In the steel path. So the price is significantly reduced. I'm just afraid that the same thing is gonna happen to the arcane hotshot, and I'm most likely sure that it's gonna happen. So maybe potentially it can be a good idea to sell it. Worst case scenario, after you return like after a few more years gonna pass, you'll be able to buy it out back when it's gonna get cheaper. Actually, not a bad decision. Never thought about it this way. Although my inner Jew kinda tells me not to sell arcane hotshot because, bruh, you wasted so much time to farm it. Why the hell would you sell it? Well, at the same time, if you don't play the warframe, why would you need that? I guess it's time to stop jumping around the whole map, and it's time to defend the actual objective, because my objective is almost dead for some reason. So let's just stay and play safe. It's the final round after all, because being shitting on you in your pants in the last round, it smells bad. Let's not shit on our pants, yeah. And let's complete this mission with a success. Okay, I think that's it. What did I get? Ah, it's not yet the over. Alright. So Titania, I think. Yeah, Titania is good. Titania is fast. Titania is speed. It's been a while. I wonder if I forgot how to play Titanium. Right. Nah. It's as beautiful as I've left it. Good to know. The Earth location though, yeah, might be a complicated matter, in fact. Because navigating in the Earth location, it might might be not the easiest task. Especially when you are gonna be turning this the cell back with the help of your operator. Okay. Alright, 500 meters. And there it is, that is. The adventure just begins. At least I was faster than my allies. But of course I would. I'm a freaking titanium man. What am I even talking about? Hello? Hello? If I would be losing to like a Misa player in this speed contest, man, I would be ashamed. Right. Earth map. Very convenient. Okay, bro. Okay. By the way, I haven't even noticed, but we apparently have an Uriel in our team. The impact is yet to be discovered. No, apparently he did like 50% of damage. I'm not sure how. Because I haven't seen a single ability usage from this boy. But it's okay. I mean, it's not the first time that I'm noticing that Warframe kinda is a little bit funny with its numbers. Especially when I personally do 0 damage in the missions. And then Warframe says like, oh, you actually did more damage than your team, man. Yeah, believable. If I one shot, oh my god, more drop chance boosters, thanks, man. Like if I did 5 million damage to one target, it doesn't mean that I did damage. When another boy does like 50k damage to each target and kills it in 0.5 seconds, it doesn't mean that you did that much. But Warframe thinks otherwise. Okay, anything else? Tishan. Yep. My boy Tishan. What's new? Are you sure that you want to visit Conclave? Are you sure, man? No! I just clicked it by accident. It's also funny when you're launching story mission and the game is like, are you sure you want to play story missions? Bruh. Do you really have to ask me? Like, type confirm that you're accepting the terms of playing a story mission. Like, are you serious? Kid gun, Riven mods. Shit. Guess this is not very weak. At least I will be able to save my steel essence. Something beautiful. Like Kuva, for example. Or maybe Umbra Forma. Don't know. I don't buy the Umbra formula the last time it was there because, well, still essence issues. All right. I'd put a ribbon on either turret booster or dual toxo. Yeah, each option is good. I mean, other than maybe turret, because turret scales a little bit worse, as far as I have heard, compared to other incarnates. Like, it's a good incarnate in the beginning, but the damage fall off is real. I mean, I guess, technically, you can use like absolutely every weapon and do a level cap with probably no problem, yeah? If you will have a decent setup. By the way, there's a Prex card if you don't know. From the exit of your home, go around the entrance, and near the pods, it's gonna be a Prex card of the site, so enjoy. Right. Kaya. What do we see? Armor stored by drops and gears reduced. Pickups don't heal. Haha. You're funny. Custom ability reduce armor. Doesn't matter. Vectus again. Despair. Orthos. Orthos? How this warframe is called like Trinity? In a way, it's funny that I've got Vectus 2 times in a row. Do I have something on my Orthos? Nah, zero. Got all the primary and secondary galnet mods. Good thing, man. Now you also need to think about how to apply the status effects to make the best usage of your status effect damage multiplication. Usually, the easiest is to use your secondary mod. I mean, secondary weapon with the encumber. That will pretty much stack an additional status effect on the opponent each time you are applying status effect of your own. So you'll be able to stack the damage quite quickly on your main weapon. Right. What was the last one? Despair. So far, so good. Don't see any problem. It's survival. Dance defense, dance like I said, harvest. Yeah, I'm gonna be useful, but maybe I'll be able to heal our team, so my team will carry me, probably. We'll see. I guess if I'm gonna be useless, I am supposed to change my companion that will do damage instead of me. Because, bruh, this Sonica is a monster. Let's utilize it. Let's remind me of what's my build. Ages, small augmented, okay. Link. Then bless. Yeah, this warframe, it has infinite energy. Excuse me. Then she can give an extra life to an ally. But I barely will use it anyway. So energy, link, blessing, we are set for life. Just let's hope we will have something in our team that will be able to do actual damage. And also, growth, enemies attempt to meet attack, enemies have overguard. Duviri. Slow move and Duviri. I'm gonna be sucking your life. Right. Enemies drop Miasmite, enemy guns launch slow, okay. Harvest. Megasites are powerful. Which, with each generation. Within the underground hostile growth will attack. Okay, random negative penalties. This might be a problem, but well, let's see. Yes, begin the research. I hope my team is going to be useful. No, I'm usually do not go into to get carried, but sometimes I think you can afford to do this, especially if you provide a utility to your team. Okay. So tell me what's going on. I hope everyone's okay. Technically not like I need to do anything in the first mission. It's a survival after all. Scouts. Right, yeah, air support charge. So, how can I die? Can someone tell me? Yeah, there's the key. I found it. Okay, I found the key. I'm useful. But next question, so what am I gonna be doing next? I have the idea, maybe I should damage something to not get a penalty. But other than that, man, this mission is just pretty much wait for like a few minutes, yeah, and be done. Who I shot her? What are we even talking about? Also, funny thing is my link also provides me the status immunity, you know? I guess the best thing I can do in this mission is maybe draw away the attention of the spears, so my allies are gonna be safe. I don't know. Like you can see, this build is kind of hard yet to survive with. So like yeah, it's a freaking GG. How can I survive in a survival mission? It's enemies. They're doing too much damage. Oh wait, someone's down. Apparently. I don't see the marker. Anyway. Who cares? Who cares about the markers, man? Who cares? We just need to survive for like 4.5 minutes more, and that's gonna be it. Funny thing is also my damage gets redirected to the Duviri back. I don't know if that's possible. Yo, what is the damage, by the way? I definitely didn't expect to crit on the Vectis. And definitely did not expect to do 250,000 per shot. What? Since when my Vectis does damage, but another problem is 26 million, what? Bro, what the fuck is going on with my movement? I guess I cannot move other than... Bro, what? What the fuck? What's going on with my ability to move on the map? Ah, finally. I was unstuck. I guess my allies don't really have the same super ability. Maybe I should try harder. Drawing the attention. Ah, 35. Bro, I have 35 damage of my team basically doing nothing. Is this a funny joke or like it's real? I think it's a funny joke. Bro, like I don't understand. Sometimes I do not understand the warframe. How am I doing damage by basically staying AFK? I mean, nah, I do understand that a link does damage, but it's kind of not a real ability to do damage with if you like don't have a corresponding setup for a self inflicted damage. I'm unaware of damage I can do with my first. Oberon? Oh lol. Welcome to the Oberon's club, man. Apparently Oberon's first ability does some damage. Well, you know what? I think I kind of enjoyed this type of gameplay even a bit more than the last Descendant. The only downside is I might also get an AFK penalty. If I will just be staying AFK for like too much. But I think I am allowed to just take a break for like 40 seconds. Oh, my team ran away from me. Beautiful. I mean, if they don't want to get my buff, then who cares? Yeah. Not like I'm gonna be chasing them. Let's just wait a few more seconds. Okay, this is the end. We finally can rush towards the end. I do like that the Trinity is kind of freaking overpowered in a way that you simply cannot die. One of few warframes that refuse to die. Finally, some gameplay I might enjoy myself. It doesn't really help you with the defense mission though, like at all. But I guess you can just exist on the survival mission and pretend that you are doing damage, 50% of damage. Yeah, warframe is definitely something. I'm not sure how I did 50% of team damage. I'm not sure. I'm simply I have zero idea. Like even my leech vampire ability, like that, it's not supposed to do that much damage. Like I don't know. Sometimes warframe doesn't make sense. I really doubt that my link did that much. Bam. We have Jared Foley. Okay, we will make it through, most likely. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, I'm kind of be slowly progressing the game in the Lego side. If everyone is gonna die, which I doubt that it's gonna happen, I will be staying alive permanently and gonna be biting the main target once per time. How much? 200. How am I doing damage? Like how? Genuinely. I would understand like if I would have like an ability with the blast that would damage myself. And because I damaged myself, the damage would be spread to the targets. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's it for me. Gonna do a few things and then head to bed. Okay, see you right now. I hope today's warframe session was kind of decent for you. So yeah, have a good rest. It was too good, man. No idea. It strips armor and deals 75% to Eximus sometimes it one shots. Bruh. I mean, I just said to you what it was. Also, I wonder if I can heal the defensive target. But it doesn't look like a defensive target takes damage at all. So I guess we will never know. Especially considering that I have put an Eximus unit that is supposed to guard the defensive target. Had to end it with the bunker. It's understandable. Your new favorite sound effect, I see. I think I was right, I added this one. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe the stream is a little bit too chill today, so we gotta make it louder. By the way, we need 4 more waves. That's kind of shit. I need to remember to scan this boy, because I don't have him in my codex. Apparently this mini boss is a separate entity, which I should have probably realized. Which wave the mini boss is supposed to show up? The Screamer. I mean, I'm pretty sure that we will see him like once more, but my assumptions telling me that I probably will see him 2 more times, like 1 at least. But maybe 2. Okay, should I shoot this one or the body? Like, I wonder if you need to poop, if you need to pop the balloon of the folly or hit the enemy. Oh. Finally. Little change. Dude, 75% damage reduction on the Trinity ability, I swear, what? What else is damage? Reduction. It's unfair. Like, brother, I'm getting like adaptation. I'm getting a link. And on top of that, also damage reduction from your ultimate. Yeah, it's getting a bit unfair. Such a funny build. Yeah, you can one shoot regular enemies, but some of them. I gotta prepare my scanner. Because I feel like the boss is gonna spawn next wave. So let's be prepared. Slash damage. Ah, wait. I think now I understand how I'm dealing damage. It's my Kubrow. My Kubrow just does damage instead of me. I forgot that it also counts like your damage. Shit. That makes more sense. 2 million damage. Yeah. The Kubrow, bro. The Kubrow. Now I understand. Dude, and now imagine they all would have Kubrows or like strong companions. Just imagine how faster could we complete this mission with the time given to us. Right? Oh, arcane. Dude, I haven't seen a single time when our defense target would drop the shields. Finally. It seems like, yeah, my ultimate doesn't affect it. Kinda sage. Would be a little bit too OP. Not gonna lie. But I do glad my Kubral does better damage than I can. Also forgot that you can use your remember, which also is gonna add a little bit of damage. Of course. My bad, my bad. Yeah, the fact that you can use your remember there, it's gonna be beautiful. I think I potentially am supposed to one-shot the Lega side with that too, with the help of the crew member, because crew member is supposed to do damage through the damage destination. It doesn't count. It only counts for players. So it's last mission. The capture mission. The mission without, as far as I remember, fail condition. Which is pretty much means that it's guaranteed. Guaranteed that we are gonna complete it no matter what. It's just a matter of the time. Okay. Where's my Kita? Ah, my Kita is located all the way back. Opposing squad inflicted a penalty. Ah, it says this. It says this modifier that inflicts you with some types of negative effects. I mean, it does like decent damage, but I don't know. Yeah, the damage was decent. In a way, that's funny. That you can bring zero house called zero weapons with you, but you still gonna be able to do damage with the help of your companion and crew member. I just hope my crew member is gonna live until the next Lega site. Although we need to capture 3 of them, definitely it's not gonna live until the last one. Kinda wanna check the RPG. And the damage it offers. Okay, for some reason I dropped the RPG somehow. There's already a how. But it's not in my hands anymore. Maybe it's limited. Maybe it's on a timer. Where? Where's the legacy site? Oh, there it is. Yes, you can see you do 0 damage my Oberon boy. My crew member does more. Danger zones. Oh my, I'm so scared. Pretty much that's a problem for my Kavad though. Because if Kavad is gonna be damaged, it probably will stop collecting the progress. Oh. Another heart. Here we go. Dude, I like the speed, ain't gonna lie. With which we are collecting the stuff. And let's hope that my crew member is still with us. So we will be able to see. No, it's not with us. I might be afraid that the damage is not there. But 1 million slash. Funny. Funny. The Kubro power. The rare moment when it's actually good to have the pet. Who would know? I personally would never knew that Kubros can get that strong. Like imagine you're thinking of Kubros like a meh companion, yeah, when you're a new player, and then you see this damage. That the Kubro actually does better than you are in certain scenarios. Or like it's a half of your damage. Was hella fun playing Oberon. Guy just discovered Oberon. I guess this is another way of forcing players to play new warframes. Okay, gotcha. Nothing new. Alright. Right, I think I'm gonna be ending for today, so GG. Thanks for being there. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Once again, man, I did all the weeklies in one game session. What are you gonna do the whole week? Nothing. So yeah, GG.